Hey coaches, RB here. I just wanted to share with you for a couple minutes some of my thoughts on staying true to the decision that you've made to become a college basketball coach. And I've often said and met many of these naysayers. Naysayer is a person, to me, who is unqualified to make comments about your profession and the way you're going about it and the chances of you to succeed in your profession, when in fact they really have no idea what they're talking about. There are a lot of people out there who are a little jealous of what you're trying to do. Some of them wanted to and maybe still have a goal of being a college coach, and they just feel like they look at you and say, hey, there's somebody that's going to be able to do what I've always wanted to do, and I could probably do it too, but. And I've met hundreds of those people. And the but is that they never made a decision or just were afraid of everything that goes into it. So my advice, and I'm going to share with you a magazine article on how to handle naysayers. It's from a entrepreneurial magazine that someone just gave me recently. By the way, I read all kinds of things. I try to go A to Z in terms of my reading. I read, fiction, nonfiction, tons of magazine articles. I'm constantly reading off the internet, and I encourage you to think about broadening your scope of reading. We're lifetime learners, and hopefully you have a plan for self-development. And I just try to stay current, and I try to sharpen the blade as much as I can in terms of my reading. So I ran into this reading a success magazine for entrepreneurs. But my advice would be this to you. Number one, the skill of listening is a very difficult one to master. Work on becoming a great listener. And even when you're not real motivated to listen to someone, really try to shut off your attempt to come up with the rebuttal or the next comment and listen. So if these naysayers come up to you and begin to kind of rant about how you have no chance because you don't know anybody. You're going to hear that a lot. Well, you don't know anybody. How are you ever going to get one of those jobs? Listen to them and pull out from what they say anything that can help you. Other than that, be respectful and move on, because they're trying to pull you down. I call those people energy suckers. They do nothing but try to pull energy from you. So stay true to the decision that you've made. Be respectful and listen to people, but know where you're headed in confidence. All right? So I'm going to read from this magazine to you, and I think even though it's written for entrepreneurs, I don't think there's any question that all of this can apply to us and what we're doing in pursuing our college coaching career. And this says, don't get sidelined by the naysayers. Unfortunately, once you decide to go out on your own, plenty of people will express their often unsolicited opinions on the matter. What do you do when friends, family, or colleagues tell you that you're going to fail? Here are some tips to help you kill the nagging thoughts that naysayers put in your head. 1. Keep in mind, you're the one with skin in the game. You're the one that's made the decision, not your friends, not your colleagues. Equity Saver USA's Jordan Haig says, I learned early in life my decisions and consequences ultimately fell on my shoulders. Opinions are great, but the majority of people are simply distant observers. I think that's very well said. Next, tune out the ear music. AdvocatesChipmunk.com's Brian Nickerson says, investors, family, employees, and family may all doubt you at some point or another. Take the small parts of this era music that make you think smarter about your business and ignore the rest. And I referenced that earlier. And the third thing is start small and build slowly. Jim Carson of RB Consulting says starting out small helps you build experience. And with experience comes confidence. That confidence, he says, will eventually enable you to look at naysayers in the eye and say, I am an entrepreneur. In your case, I am a college basketball coach, or I am on the journey, I am on my way to become and get my first job within college basketball coaching. And I've often talked about naysayers, and I think those are three really, really good points that the magazine article points out to us. And so, stay true to your mission. Now, you got an email today about 9 new members who have joined Elite Mentoring. Really excited to get new members. Always thrilled because, listen, I haven't spent 1 penny on advertising in 7 years that I've been running this mentoring program. Not a penny. Which means that every inquiry I get comes from word of mouth or some nugget on the internet, Twitter, LinkedIn, you name it. And I've got several good buddies out there who do a great job of promoting our program. But that goes to say that it means a lot to me when a new member contacts me and says, hey, just like you all did, I'm interested in becoming a college basketball coach. I understand you have a mentoring program. Tell me more about it. That type of thing. And that's exciting to me. And so we've brought 9 new members aboard probably in the last 2 weeks. Now, you new members, you're going to hear the naysayers more than probably the older members or those that are already in the college profession. Okay, so this is especially for you, this message here. And as you start up and say, hey, I'm in this mentoring program for college coaching, they may say, hey, what kind of crazy person would sign up for something with a person that probably doesn't know what he's doing to help you reach your goal? Well, we know different. So with that, and you members, as you get this, we do this frequently. I'll get just things that come to my mind or something, a burning topic that I want to share with you, and this is a great way to deliver the message. We are very, very busy, each of us. It is really hard, I've learned over time, to get everybody present for a live presentation like in the evening. So I've gone to recorded messages, which I think works really, really well. So with that, I'll let you go for today. Remember, don't listen to the naysayers. Have a great one.